welcome to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. My name is Bob. And as I always say, if you've seen my channel before, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new, and if you watch all this and you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would subscribe to my channel, that would be even better. How's everyone doing? I'm having a stressful day today. We got these birds that just won't stop chirping. I swear that there's going to be an earthquake or something, that they're pre-warning us because they just won't stop. It's like chirp, 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 chirp. And it's driving me nuts. I'll give you a really quick story how we even got those. Last fall, we were outside, and I'm in Chicago, so the falls can get kind of cold. Boy, what happened to my voice there? I must be reaching puberty or something. And we looked outside, and there were two parakeets outside in the wild. And we're like, well, that's not a good sign. So we went to a local animal rescue place, and they gave us these big nets, and they said, you really got to catch them or they're not going to last outside. Between the cold evenings and the hawks, all the hawks and eagles we have around here, they wouldn't last. So we tried for about a week to catch them, and ultimately my wife caught one. She almost got both of them in the same swipe. It's not easy to catch a bird if you've ever tried. Good luck with it, but we got one. And it was green, and we brought it in, and we ended up announcing it all over the place that we had found this bird, and no one ever claimed it. So we owned a bird, and it was green, and we named it appropriately Guacamole. So Guacamole was kind of lonely, so we went ahead and bought another one, a bird that was white, and we appropriately called that one Chips. So we got Chips and Guacamole, and going back to now present day, they are just, it's not even chirping, they're like squawking up a storm all day today. So I figured I'm not going to stay upstairs. I really wasn't planning on doing a reaction today, but I came down here in the basement to kind of hide from the birds, believe it or not. They're controlling my life. Ugh. So anyways, that's why I'm here. So let's talk about music, shall we? Finally, when it comes to singers that want to connect to people through their music, no one strikes me more as AURORA. And she not only connects with people, but she also connects with nature and in such a powerful way. And I think it's those things that probably inspire her the most, is being able to find the things that drive her on the inside, being communication with people and nature. Like I said, those things I think would really drive most of her lyrics and her songs, at least in the general direction that they're going. Today I am going to be reacting to The River. I did something a little different this time, though. I read the lyrics. Sometimes I get so wrapped up when I'm reacting to AURORA, trying to figure out what she's saying, that I either miss the music or I miss the sound of her voice or something, or trying to interpret the video. So I thought I would kind of give myself a little bit of a heads up and read. And there were two lines that I read that intrigued me. And I think I could be wrong, you guys, because I'm not great at this stuff. But there were two lines. Let me read them. I actually wrote them down. Don't forget who you are, even if you're in need. Like a bird in the night, your emotions deserve to be free. That's kind of telling me that if you've got feelings on the inside, and like the bird in the night, your emotions deserve to be free, that you should let those out. I think that's kind of, it's only two lines of the song, but those seem to be the two that hit me the most. So I'm hoping that's kind of what it was about. I remember when I was young, people used to tell me, suck it up, suck it up. You know, in our times in life, there's plenty of times in life you got to suck it up. But there are those times when completely ignoring or disregarding your inner emotions and who you are is not necessarily the best option. So maybe that's kind of what the river is talking about. And maybe the river signifies tears. I'm just thinking. I'm sure you guys can help me with that in your comments. I would appreciate it. But scanning the lyrics, that's kind of what I'm thinking this is about. Okay, I'm not going to delay this any longer, and no more stories about birds. And my dogs are driving me nuts too, but that's another day. All right, guys, let me get everything set up, and I'll be right back. All right, headphones are on, and we are ready to go. And I'm not going to talk about birds anymore. We're just going to get right into this. How's that sound? All right. Again, this is Aurora, and she'll be singing The River. Here we go.
Hold your hands on to your chest and tell me what you find. Out of you a spiral comes and sees without its eyes. Don't forget who you are even though you are hurt. You are caught in wire and soon it will burst. You can cry.
I just love her voice.
I am cold and now I seek for warmth. Stitch your skin onto my skin and we won't be alone. Don't forget who you are even though you're in need.
This is a lion I was talking about.
Like a bird in the night, your emotions deserves to be free. You can cry, blink in your eyes. Do you miss the sadness when it's gone? And you let the river run wild. And you let the river run wild. You can cry, blink in your eyes. I don't miss the silence when it's gone, and the feeling of it makes me smile as I let the river run wild.
Okay, I better pause it because we're getting pretty far into the song. I love this video. This video is really fun to watch. Whoever came up with this concept, they were spot on with the lyrics. I'm assuming it's Aurora. From what I understand, she has control in almost everything that goes on. And you know why? The reason I like it, because the video actually enhances the feeling and the meaning of the song. The other element, I think, that really, at least to me, drives the song to my soul, if you will, is the background vocals. I pay a lot of songs, I pay attention to background vocals, but this song, it's almost like your inner self is screaming to come out. It's like just the way they sound, and they're kind of layered on each other. It sounds really sharp, and I think it adds a ton. Aurora has such a, I mean, doesn't she have just such this unique and yet genuine sound to her? It makes her songs believable, I think, at least in my mind. All right, I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll talk a little bit more. Here we go.
You can cry. So where the ocean is big, become a part of the river. You can cry, you can cry, you can cry. And you let the river run wild. You can cry, blink in your eyes. Do you miss the sadness when it's gone? And you let the river run wild. And you let the river run wild. You can cry, blink in your eyes. So where the ocean is big, I don't miss the sadness when it's gone, and the feeling of it makes me smile as I let the river run wild. Drink in your eyes. Do you miss the sadness when it's gone? And you let the river run wild. And you let the river run wild.
Okay, Um, those background vocals I was talking about, I'm pretty sure those were all her. It sounds a lot like it. If not, they made it sound a lot like her. You know, I love the part in this video where she tore away from the river and she was just running free through the big field like that. I like that a lot. There are times, I think, when all of us just wish we could just take off and get away from our problems. And that's why I come down to the basement to get away from my bird problems. See, I just brought it back. Um, Honestly, that's why I love Aurora songs. They not only make you think, I mean, every one just about makes you think, but they kind of nudge you in a way that says kind of be who you really are. And I've seen hints of that in her other songs as well. So um, I think that's just kind of part of Aurora. As I always say, like her singing, her gestures, her displays of emotion, all those things to me signal that, and the things we see in every song, those are all things that signal to me that the true self is trying to come out here in this particular song, and I think that's why I like it. As far as the melody of the song, I love it, and like I said, her vocals, which are just so unique. I don't know anyone quite sings like her. And then, as I touched on again, those background vocals, and you just put those together, and I love this song. And I'm really excited. I now have another song to add to my Aurora list. I don't think she sang this when I saw her live. If she did, I just don't remember. It's so hard when you go to a concert and you don't know their songs that you remember them. Unless something really special jumps out, it's hard to remember. But I don't think she sang this song, but I could be wrong. Anyways, all right, let me get my headphones off. Let me clear everything off of here, and I will be back for my final thoughts. Hold on. Okay. Um, After I did that, I had to listen to this song again because I just really enjoyed it. It was a nice listen, and like I said, my Aurora list gets one longer. You know, the more I listen to her, the more I'm seeing a little bit more what she's about. Like I said earlier, she's not only in touch with nature, but I think all of her songs are so much about individuality of who you are, and that's a reoccurring theme in a lot of her songs. It's at different levels, of course, but acknowledging who you are and the need to understand and embrace that and not be ashamed of it as well. And believe it or not, I think there's a lot of people that get touched by Aurora because she's kind of encouraging that. And people who have a problem sometimes bringing the true themselves out. That didn't sound right. Their true selves out. Um, I think that really is something that they can look up to and then they understand. And I think that's why when she dances so free and easy because I think that's just kind of way that she releases that, and she's not afraid. If she wants to dance kind of weird, which she does sometimes, I think is fun. That's also really great. As usual, her music takes you to a different place. There we go. I knew I could use that word. It's not always a comfortable place to be, like I mentioned, but she takes you there anyways. And bottom line, this song in my mind was incredible. And I'm really looking forward to hearing some comments from you guys on this, what you thought as well. Not only of the video, but as far as what I understood the lyrics to mean. Maybe I'm completely off base, but I think I'm pretty close, I hope. So, all right, guys, listen, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, please. I would appreciate it. And right around here, a circle will pop up. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, you can do it by just clicking that. All right, guys, thank you. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out, like I always say, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.